Fundamentals mainly. It's a really good time to get your body healthy, get your fundamentals back, and because throughout the season you just kind of lose that, and a lot of individual drills, a lot of fundamental drills. So I think that's really good.
When you step back in the off week and kind of exhale and take a look at the year so far, what do you think offensively about y'all?
I think we've done some really good things and some not so good things, just like probably every team in the country feels that way. We're going to have to get better if we want to get to where we want to get to, which I think everybody knows what that is. But I think it's a great start, and I think we're number 1 or 2 scoring offense in the country, number 1 in the SEC. So it's a great start, but we're going to have to keep it going through SEC play.
A lot of people talk about the transition to the new offense, how smooth it's gone. Like there's no glitches from the very first game. Plays come in quick, they're executed. Just talk about, y'all have to be the happiest with that the transition was so smooth.
Yeah, it's been great. I think that's a testament to Coach E and Coach Joe and the experience on our team. We have a bunch of experience coming back from last year, a lot of experienced guys, mature guys. And then the mesh between Coach E and Coach Joe has just been flawless, and those guys have worked their tails off to give us the best game plan every week.
This is the first of 2 bye weeks y'all had this season. How important are these having 2 bye weeks this season to get everybody kind of healthy?
I think it's worked out great for us. We have 4 games, and 4 games, so it's basically like we're a third of the way through the year, and then we got another set of 4, and then it's another set of 4. So that's all you can ask for. I mean, that's a perfect schedule for us. But you have to also be careful to not take a step back in these weeks, because we do have 2 of them. You usually only have 1, so you just got to keep pushing every week.
You mentioned that you guys found out that y'all are a tempo team, and the way that y'all score so quickly. Is there a point, like I remember you were talking about the Texas game at the beginning when you tried to run. Are y'all working on some of the spots where y'all can maybe run the ball out and work that kind of thing?
Yeah, I mean, you just have to pick your spots when you're going to go fast and when you're not. It's kind of just feel it out game. Like I said, at Texas, we went in and we were going to slow down on 3rd down, feel everything out, and then when we got into the game, it didn't work out that way, and we got them on their heels just going fast, so that's what we did in the second half. So you just kind of have to go into every week with an initial game plan and then make adjustments in the game.
I know it's only been a few days of practice, but I mean, how has Ed Ingram looked, and how have you been able to, assess where he's at since coming back from?
I mean, it's been 1 day, so I can't really. It's great to have him back. I hear he's a great player. I hear he's a great guy too, and that's the best thing. So I'm excited to see what he can do these next couple days, and then through next week. I've been impressed that he basically knows the offense already. So I don't know if what he was doing, but whatever he was doing was working, and we can just throw him in there and he can execute the way we need to.
How smooth is the transition moving Stephon back to wide receiver, kind of filling in for Terrace out there?
Yeah, so the good news is, he's super versatile, so you can put him anywhere. And, he was out there at senior, didn't miss a beat today.
What does Racy do well, McMath?
I mean, what Racy does really well is in contested situations, he's going to make the play. Like, I have all the trust in the world in Racy just going up and making a play for me. So I'll throw him up a 50-50 ball in practice, and he'll go make the play. So that gives me a place to go with the ball when, the protection might not be great and everybody's covered. I'll just throw it up to Racy and let him make a play.
Joe, obviously it's been a couple days since the game. But if you think back on your 6 touchdown performance and I guess going forward as well, what did that kind of mean to you, and how can you kind of build off of that, I guess, heading into next?
Yeah, I think that was probably the worst game I've played so far. I don't want to say bad game, because I still played very well, but I played better in the first 3. So I have some things to correct, and just like we do as an offense. But I think through my first 4 games, I played very well. I'm just going to try to keep getting better every day.
What were the things that you feel like you need to correct in that game?
I made some decisions that I don't usually make with the ball. Held the ball a little too long sometimes, which was unlike me in the first 3 games. But easy fixes.
So when you're looking back at film, do you break down your incompletions and kind of check on that, or?
I mean, I look at all of them. Just watch every play, break down every play, what I could have done better, even if it was a good play, what could I have done to make the play easier on myself, on my team. So you're breaking down every play to see where you can get better.
You've had 4 games of them both being in your headset. What's kind of the give and take between Joe and Steve up in the box like?
It's great, Coach Steve is getting ready for the next series, call the next plays, and me and Coach Joe were talking about what I saw, what he saw, and then Coach E will chime in and say, here's what we're thinking on the next series. So it's been great. I'm really happy with kind of the relationship that we've all built.
Y'all getting Friday through Sunday off. How you spending it?
I'm gonna sit on my couch, watch football. That's all I'm doing.
Any games to get your eye on?
No, I haven't really looked to see what games are this weekend. Do we got any good ones?
Nebraska, Ohio State.
Oh yeah, I'll be watching that one. All right, I'll watch that game.
Did you watch any last Saturday night when you got back?
Yeah, I watched Notre Dame and Georgia, and Texas, Oklahoma State. Those were some pretty good games. I was fired up to watch.
Catch on Utah State real late. You see any of them?
No, I didn't see any of them. Obviously, I've seen some of them on film this week, but they're a good team for sure.
Bergeron said they've got a real high-paced offense. Do you see that?
I don't watch the offensive film. Defensively, I feel like they're kind of a bend but don't break defense. They have some really good players. Their nose guard's really twitchy. They have a linebacker, number 9, seems to be always around the ball. Really good player, hard worker. You can tell he's a tough guy. So we're gonna have our work cut out for us for sure.
Does it affect you guys if the other offense plays fast versus kind of holding the ball?
No, we're gonna play our game. We're gonna go fast. If they want to go fast, it's gonna just be a fast-paced game. Our defense might be a little tired, but I have faith in them getting off the field, and we're gonna play our game.
What did you broke Mettenberger's record? He was there. What did y'all say after the game? I saw y'all ran into each other in the tunnel.
Yeah, he said he was happy to see me do it, and I told him, he's a legend here, and I'm just happy to be in this spot.
Do you see any similarities between the offense with Mettenberger and your offense now? Because he had a pair of really good wide receivers now, and it seems like you have a trio of elite receivers now. Yeah,
I don't really know what they were running back then. I was up in Ohio and North Dakota just watching Big Ten ball, but obviously he had Odell and Jarvis. It's not a bad tandem, but I think we have some guys that could end up being there eventually with all of our guys here. So we have some very promising young guys that could end up getting there.
Good.
That it? Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.